Welcome to the new sound of online radio. Welcome to the sound of Universal Broadcasting Network. 'Cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. A mix of today's hits and hard-to-find favorites, combined with the most entertaining and intriguing talk anywhere. This is your sound. This is the sound of Universal Broadcasting Network at UPNradio.com.
Hey, we just started. Here we go. Hi, everyone. It's Melinda here. Claude and I were a little tardy to the party, so we're just now getting in.
Well, the party starts when we come on.
The party starts when we walk in.
There we go. Oh, my goodness. Hey, everybody. You're hanging out with Claude McKnight. And, man, I guess I'm hanging out with you guys because this was kind of crazy. What should have been about a 25-minute drive for me turned into an hour. And I brought my computer today because I want to have a chance to see what's going on in the chat room.
You have a really cool cover on your computer. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's carbon fiber.
Look at you. You probably need the coolness.
I do. It makes me feel cool because, I wasn't one of the cool kids growing up. That's a lie. I was.
We can ask your mom because she's already in the chat room.
Is she in the chat room?
She is.
Mom is always there. Mom had surgery this week. She's doing well, though. And my mom's a trooper, I tell you. You know what? Help me with this, Melinda.
Okay,
If you
I
can
got
get me
you.
online,
I got
we'll
you.
do all that good stuff. Hey, everybody.
That's what I'm here for.
I'm here. And I'm just going to say this, and my mom knows this. As I was driving, and, I'm driving breakneck speed up until the complete and utter traffic jam, I was like, man, I'm going to be late for my own show. So I got a little nervous and everything. So the very first thing I had to do when I got here was go to the bathroom. Because that's what happens all the time. My mom knows from the time I was 3, 4, 5 years old. When I got nervous, it was always bathroom time. So, yeah, that's a little TMI. But I don't care. This is my show. I say whatever I want.
We all use the bathroom.
Ooh-wee. I tell you what. So I'm trying to calm down a little bit. Also, earlier today, I did the Santa Monica stairs.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time. But today, I did it with a 40-pound weight vest on.
Oh, wow.
Not a 20, not a 10, not a 30, but a 40-pound weight vest. Yeah. I'm trying to be up in there.
Fit at 51.
Fit at 51. So I figured, each week I'm going to do a little bit of talking about the whole fitness thing and all of that. And I do it because, I love to stay fit. I grew up athletic and as an athlete, all that kind of stuff. And, it was kind of funny because I guess it was 7 years ago when I had my first knee surgery. And then 3 years later, I had another knee surgery, the same procedure on the same knee. And I was getting a little bummed out and everything because I was like, well, I'm getting older. I don't know if I can still play ball. I don't know what's going on. And so I literally stopped doing a lot of the things that felt comfortable to do. But then I said to myself about a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what? I am not going to let that happen. I'm going to be Mr. Fit at 50, which, that was how old I was at that point. And I just decided to get in the gym, figure out my body to the extent of what can I do? What can I get back? What can I make happen? There's a lot of stuff going on here right now, Melinda and John.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember the Wi-Fi password, and I kept adding numbers to it, and there's not numbers to it, but now I got it.
The funny thing that people can't see and certainly can't hear is that they're trying to pass the phone.
We're passing notes.
We're passing notes in class.
Under the camera
We're
and everything.
bad.
And I'm trying to pretend like I don't see it. And
I
Melinda,
kind of wish we would have had it on camera.
yeah. And Melinda had my computer in her hands, and she was about to pass
Pass it to me.
to John, which would have gone
And Claude's
directly
computer is the biggest computer
ever.
in life.
It is, because I wanted to have a big, heavy computer so that when I don't actually have
Your 30-pound weight.
That's
around
right.
you?
That's
or
right.
40 pounds.
I can just carry my computer up and down the stairs. But here's the thing. So back to my story.
Yes.
So So where was I?
Okay.
Where was I? I don't even know what I'm talking about
You
now.
had knee surgery.
Oh, that's right. I had 2 knee surgeries.
So there you go.
And I wanted to say to myself, here we go. We'll pass that. We'll pass that right in front of the.
Just click.
All right.
Or whatever.
Okay.
So now Claude can see everything that's going on in the chat room.
Now
That's
you see it.
right.
It's got your full attention.
And it's a little delay, so don't get.
Okay.
freaked
I
out.
won't get freaked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I do like looking at myself though.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, right?
It's okay.
Another TMI moment, but whatever. So yeah, I had to do 2 knee surgeries, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to try to find whatever fountain of youth I can still find. And if I can be an inspiration to some people, especially those who are getting up in age as I am, you don't have to give up. You don't have to say, well, I used to do this, but I can't anymore. Hogwash. You can. Figure it out. Get in there. Get in the gym or walk around the neighborhood. Do something. Do push-ups at home, while you're watching TV. Get off the couch. Put the Krispy Kreme donuts down, or stack 10 of them up and use them as curls,
Oh my God.
and then eat them.
Yep.
Because here's the thing: even in my fitness routine, I could eat cleaner, I could do things a little better, but I love to eat. I eat out I eat out every day.
Really?
Yeah, every single day.
Claude.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 boys in my family. And I think I'm the only one who didn't really learn how to cook. I don't know why that was or why that is. My brother Freddie can throw down. My brother Michael, he's always posting stuff and whatnot. Brian can even cook, but me, I can barely even boil an egg.
Well, you need to learn now.
I need to learn?
You need to do it a part of Fit at 51.
So that should be part of my
Yes, that's
regimen
that's
now.
healthy living.
Healthy living. See, I didn't say all that. I just said fit at 51.
That is all a part of it because it's 80% what you eat, 20% what you do.
Wow. Well, thanks, Melinda.
You're welcome. I cook all my own meals.
Do you?
I maybe buy food I maybe go out to eat or buy food. I don't go to fast food once or twice a week maybe.
But
Everything else I cook.
You're the one who were telling me and John a couple weeks ago about the whole Krispy Kreme thing.
That was just
that about?
Krispy Kreme. That was probably the one time that week.
One time that week.
Yeah, but other than that, I make all my own food. That's why I wake up so early. I prepare all my meals for the day. Well, my breakfast and lunch, and I'll go to work with 15 containers of food.
15 containers.
Not really
of food.
15, maybe 5.
5 containers. That's too many. That's too
But
many
they're
as well.
all different parts and stuff. I don't know. I like it, and it's helped me. It's helped me become a better cook. So maybe you
better
should start
cook.
doing that.
Huh. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to send me recipes in my inbox, I'll gladly look at them.
But they have to be easy.
They do have to be easy. You got to give me every bit of the instructions because I can barely turn a stove
Oh
on.
my God, I will help you out here.
Maybe you could get a new wave oven.
A new wave oven?
A new wave oven.
What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
No.
Okay.
Actually,
John?
no. It's a 3-part oven: convection, conduction, and some other infrared or something like that way of heating.
Infrared.
Yeah, so it's better than microwave.
Yeah,
And-
I don't even have a microwave.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do you do much with the microwave, or do you do?
You know what? I could mess something up in the microwave.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't even make popcorn. Man.
There's a popcorn button on the microwave.
Oh, that
Just so
is
you
true.
know.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can just go right down to the country deli and eat there. It's literally 2 miles from me. My mom knows it. She loves it. Let me see if she's saying something about it in the chat room or if she's just doing her thing because, Mom is always talking it up.
Everybody's just saying hey to each other right
Are
now.
they saying hey?
Mm.
Anybody want to say hey to me? Really? I mean, what's going on here? What is going on? But, yeah, so that's my fit at 51
But you
thing.
save so much more money when you make your own meals.
Yeah,
like
who
that.
you telling? Who
Just
are you
saying.
telling?
But I figured out I spend enough on groceries for the entire week as I would spend 2 times going out to eat a lot of the time. So
Unless you shop at Whole Foods. Then it's a
yeah,
Exactly.
whole
the
paycheck.
whole paycheck.
There you go. So back to the fit thing. I want to get my brother Michael on the show. I want him to not be a call-in guest, but I want him to come in. So we're going to work on that. Michael McKnight. We got to get you in here.
We're speaking it. We're putting it
That
in the universe.
dude, he's the one who got me lifting weights about 20 years ago. Because
Okay.
before that, again, I was always athletic, but I was really, really slim. Downright
scrawny?
skinny. I was scrawny.
That's what
Absolutely.
the correct verbiage is, I believe.
So up until probably 15 years ago or so.
Okay.
I was this height, but I weighed 165 pounds.
Whoa.
That's pretty scrawny.
That was like you can see your ribs and everything. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And how tall?
6'3". I might be about 6 feet now. I don't know. I'm getting old.
So
Everything's
basically,
compressed.
your bones weighed like that much.
That's right. That's right.
You were skin and bones.
That's
that is
right.
crazy.
The funny thing was, though, at the time I lived in Nashville, and Michael lived there as well. So we would go to the gym every day, and he was the coolest trainer in the world because it didn't matter to him that I was weak or that I had never really done this before. You know, he was very, very encouraging. And literally, I'm not going to lie, within a month, I went from, at that time, I think I weighed 172.
Mm-hmm.
I went from 172 to 195 in a month.
Yeah, I bet.
Because the other thing was, not only were we lifting and lifting heavy, but we were taking all these crazy weight gain powders. We were taking like 5,000 calories twice a day.
Before you know that, like, that crap can mess you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Back when everybody was like, oh, it's okay, weight gainer. And
That's right. And people were like, are you guys on roids?
Uh-huh.
We were like, no.
it's just crazy crack supplements.
Oh, man. If I were to look at that stuff now and see what was in it, man.
That stuff scares me. Like, I'm afraid my heart's going to explode or something. I don't touch it. I don't even touch, like, pre-workout stuff. Will
Really?
not. Yeah. My anxiety's too bad. I can't have extra caffeine like
Melinda,
that.
you have anxiety?
Mm-hmm.
Please,
I have horrible
really?
anxiety.
Really? I would never know.
Shut
John, would you know that?
Mm-mm.
John's lying.
Mm-mm.
I'm lying.
Y'all are horrible.
No.
I don't
Melinda,
care.
you're too young for anxiety. What's that about?
It's I promise it's like my generation. I got put on anxiety medicine when I was like 19, only for like 2 months because my mom said you don't need that. You don't need.
You're
that.
not on it right now, are you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, good,
I haven't been in a long time,
Good,
but
good.
I've learned how to cope with my anxiety.
You're not that much older than 19 now.
I'm 27, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So almost 10 years.
Okay.
Almost.
How did you learn to cope with it?
I realized what triggers it, and so that was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Just realize what triggers it and be like, oh, it's okay. We're gonna get through this. I know I'm having an anxiety attack right now. I just have to breathe, drink some cold water, and I'm all right. So
Okay. Cold water. That does it.
it kind of like makes you, wake
Really?
up and stop.
Not like
yeah.
warm milk and just put you to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. that was just always my thing, just to make like ice cold water. Like, okay, focus.
I feel you.
There you go.
So again, I'm going to say this. We're going to try to get Michael McKnight here in the next couple of weeks or whatever. Let me just brag on him a little bit. Aside from the fact that he was my original trainer, Michael is 49.
Okay.
So in the birth order, I'm first, then my brother Fred, then Michael, and then Brian. Michael's 49. This dude has the body of life. For real. This dude could be Mr. Olympia, Masters Mr. Olympia. That's the kind of body he has. He eats clean. He has a really great story that I would love for him to share with everyone as well. I'm not going to give it away, but he's been through some things and has come through and continues to inspire people and just really be on the forefront of fitness and everything else. So I got to get Mike on the show. I had so much fun last week with Issa. I'm just going to bring all my family members on.
You should.
Yeah. It was kind of funny though, because when she was asked, to describe her dad, and she said he's weird. I was a little hurt, but yeah.
How was your conference call?
Oh yeah, the
man.
cousin
Family
call.
conference call.
Well, we do that the first Sunday of each month. And
So you have another one coming up.
we do.
in like 2
We
weeks.
do coming up. And it's really cool. We've got 21, 22 cousins or so in my generation. I'm the oldest. I'm the king of the grandkids. But we usually have a steady, consistent 7 or 8 or so on each call. It's the same people. And we literally just sit around laughing at each other and talking junk and, what have you been doing and all that kind of stuff. I think we're going to try, or they're going to try to come to Vegas around my birthday, and we'll hang out and celebrate and all of that.
Well, we'll have to get a lot of footage for.
Yes, for the Georgia on My Mind show that Take Six is a part of at the Venetian. Yeah, so we'll be there from September 18th, I believe, until the end of October. And
I think October 29th.
29th? All
think
right.
that's around
Melinda
the
has
last
all
day.
the information.
I
If
do.
you want to know anything about Take Six or about Claude McKnight or anybody in this world, because she is the PR person to the stars.
I am.
Melinda, I read your stuff. You know. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. You got a lot of stuff going on.
I do. I'm literally working 19 days straight until Labor Day.
I saw that, and you were a little upset about some stuff. I don't know if we want to.
Well, I don't even know what I was upset about. I don't know, but
About the
it's-
trash not being taken out for
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture.
I get upset when people don't take out the trash, man, and like don't complain because no one's taking it out. Just take it out. Take it out.
Wow.
That,
Okay.
That's,
Do you take
that's
it
all-
out?
Yes, I take out the trash. I wash dishes. My mom instilled this in me, and she is she's an entrepreneur. She owns multiple businesses, and she tells everyone the first day she hires them, I'm gonna take out the trash, and I expect you to take out the trash. I'm gonna clean the toilets, and I expect you to clean the toilets.
Well, there
She was
you go.
like, I'm your boss, and I'm gonna do it. You have to do it too. So that's my mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure.
take out the trash.
All right, Mom. All right, we got to get your mom in the chat room.
My mom is
See what
hilarious.
she's up to.
Right.
Oh god,
Alright.
Nancy Jackson will take over, y'all. Okay, I have to toot my mom's horn. She just got Citizen of the Month in our town in North Carolina.
That sounds like Mayberry.
So
Citizen of the Month.
I know she was Citizen of the Month and Chamber of Commerce president, and
Cool.
she's everything.
Wow.
She runs that town.
And she's my age, right?
Same age.
Yeah, that's right. Same age.
Same age.
Wow. When's her birthday?
August 4th, so she
Oh.
just turned 51.
Okay, so I'm a little older because I'll be 52. Fit at 52 in
That is
October.
What year did you graduate high school?
1980.
Yeah, she was 81. So
Okay. So she's my brother Freddie's age.
there you go, twins.
There we go.
And my parents, I don't know how many years it is, 30 something.
You're supposed to know
Their
this.
anniversary is on the 22nd. They got married in 82, so however that many.
I don't know.
32nd year anniversary.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I can't add, so that's okay.
I just had to count backwards.
So today's show,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to completely go into it yet, but I'm going to talk about the fact that I started Take Six. Most people know the story, you know, how 1980 I formed this quartet at Oakwood College, which is now Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama.
So that was your freshman year.
Freshman year.
Okay.
Yes. I was actually 17 going on 18, you know,
because your birthday,
young pup.
the way your birthday falls.
Yeah. So I start this group, and we go for a couple of years, and we got the deal in 1987, our first recording contract with Warner Brothers Records in Nashville. But ladies and gentlemen, I was almost not there. I was almost not in the group at that point. So it's not like I almost missed the signing or whatever like that. It wasn't like that. It was a whole other thing. I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. So those of you in the chat room, invite somebody else in because you need to know this. This is one of those Hollywood true stories. Yeah. Or
Claude, Hollywood true story.
There we go. One of those
Claude McKnight.
Dave Chappelle moments or something. So yeah, it's a really, really. Well, I find it interesting because I am actually in the group and I don't plan on leaving. But it would have been really kind of crazy if I wasn't in the group.
When you started it.
Yeah. How do you start the group and just what? No.
You just become the founder, and then someone takes over.
Uh-huh. Probably how like George Washington feels. I don't know.
I'd be that
Our
dude.
founding fathers.
See, I'd be on the radio right now talking about, I started that group that y'all heard about, and people would be saying, yeah, right, man.
Look at all their awards. That could have been me.
That could have been me. I could
Glory
have been I
days.
could have been a contender. That would have been me. Anyway, so what else have I done? I said I did the Santa Monica Stairs. I'm going to toot the horn of my new favorite sporting goods store. I went to Sport Chalet.
Sports
yesterday.
Chalet.
Now, I had been to a couple of other
That's a
stores for a
In
couple
case
of
no one
reasons.
knows.
Yeah, thank you so much, Melinda. Now we have to pay them because you sang their jingle.
I didn't finish it. so-
Well, I was
said the
looking
name.
for an actual NBA professional full grain basketball.
Okay.
I didn't realize that most stores don't carry those. They carry every other ball you can think of. They carry the outdoor balls, the indoor-outdoor balls, which are composite leather. They have these other better composite leather, and then even better composite leather. But the NBA ball is considered professional quality.
Okay.
You know, but none of these other stores have it. And I understand because the NBA ball is $140.
What?
Yeah. So
Couldn't you just get like a random Spalding ball and just call it a day?
you can't do it. If you're going to be Mr. Fit at 51, you got to do everything the correct
You
way.
would.
That's right. That's right. So that's my new favorite store because they had that ball there. But also, that's where I bought the weight vest,
Okay.
the 40-pound weight vest. And I hadn't seen a 40-pound weight vest anywhere. I've seen 20-pound vests, and I've had that before. And to be honest with you, a 20-pound vest would have been fine. Don't get me wrong.
Trying to up it.
But I was like, let me really shock my system. So 40 pounds, I'm carrying another person almost.
Yeah.
On my back. And it was kind of cool though, because I went there today with it on, and I'm not gonna lie, there are people who are giving me the pound and all of that, saying, yeah, you're really working it. There was another guy in a weight vest. He had on a 20-pound. And he was impressed.
Did you feel superior to him?
I felt, well, not superior necessarily, in case he's watching and listening to the show. But I will say that he was very encouraging, because here's the thing. When you're doing the Santa Monica stairs, you generally park your car at the top of the stairs. So when you go down, however many times you go down, you have to end up going back up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, gravity, of course, will enable you to go down. It's not that hard, although your legs will feel like Jell-O after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But to get back up, man, let me tell you. And it's somewhere between 150, 160, 170 stairs or so.
Yeah.
Depending on which side you go on. And so
And no escalator when you give up. Huh?
no escalator and nobody to carry you up.
Carry that 40-pound weight vest for you.
Yeah.
Claude, y'all know Claude was just dragging it by the end.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Right? Just dragging the vest or leave the vest at the bottom.
Uh-huh. I'll get it later.
Yep.
Nobody's going
Yep.
to pick that up.
Exactly. Get to my car and then drive back around. That would have been funny.
They use those on Extreme Weight Loss, that show on ABC.
Okay.
For the workouts. And one of the things that Chris Powell, this is my favorite show, y'all. He will tell the people, he'll say, okay, your first weight loss goal is 80 pounds. So he makes them wear the 2 vests.
What?
And climb these stairs that are in Colorado. And it's like you literally climb up a mountain.
80
on stairs.
pounds?
80 pounds. Because that's what they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
And he's like, feel how much weight this is. That is the weight you're gonna lose. Like,
Wow.
Right.
thing.
So you can actually feel it on you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or if they've already lost it, he's like, okay, go do this exercise, but this is how much weight you've lost.
But
Like,
they're already,
this-
200 pounds. So they're 280
some
pounds up there.
Yeah,
John.
it's crazy.
John, did you say 200 pounds? Wait, Melinda.
Y'all don't know.
Wait, did you just say 200 pounds?
Some of them are 200
No,
pounds.
some of them are
they're
400
yeah,
pounds. Okay.
They are
Okay.
more.
Oh, okay.
You need to times that by 2.
That's
These-
right.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
Let's be real here, okay?
I know.
You don't get on the show unless you're pushing,
But moral
4,
of the
5,
story
600 pounds.
is
Wow.
moral of the story is those weight vests terrify me because I see those people doing it. I'm like, I ain't trying to do that.
Well, mine is in my trunk. So when we leave here, you want to wear it?
Yes.
You ever
And
try it?
you know what I was thinking? You should take that to Vegas with you and do those crazy hikes that I've looked up
Oh,
that are right outside of
yeah,
Vegas.
Yeah. I could do that.
Yeah.
You're just getting over an injury. You're pushing it.
No, he'll be fine. I've already researched these hikes.
Oh, okay.
So you're good. We can put you on a
And
moderate
yes,
hike.
thank you,
with
John.
the
Yes, I am getting over an injury. But here's the funny thing, and I think I mentioned this last week, and
Yeah.
I'll mention it again. The injury itself, it was almost a blessing in disguise. No, before anybody jumps on me or whatever, I realized that, and see, the body is a wonderful machine. When something is out of whack or something needs some attention, your body will tell on you.
Oh, yeah.
And either you do something about it or you don't. If you don't, well, then you're going to have even more problems.
No.
So I decided that there were some things that I needed to up as far as working certain sides and certain things to bring it back into balance. And in doing that, this week I even posted that I'm going to dunk again. I'm saying it here on the air.
You are?
That's right.
Oh
I haven't
my
dunked
God.
in 15, 20 years. Did you just laugh, Melinda?
She did. I took her off camera. Now I got her back on.
Melinda laughed at me.
Y'all.
And you know what? That's all I needed. Laugh again. Laugh again. Laugh again.
I'm going to tell you. No, I mean, I know you'll be able to do it. I know you will. But I'm pretty sure that One, you're gonna first try to dunk on a short goal.
Oh, come
obviously.
on. Come on.
Then-
Wait. I'm the guy who buys the official stuff.
I know you are, and your mama's calling you out in the
I know.
thing.
I saw that. I am the brand name guy.
Yeah,
That's right.
I said my mama made me get the off-brand, and she said, "Yeah, he did too until he had his own money.
Oh, that's
but now
right.
he's got to have his."
Oh,
like,
yeah,
top of line
yeah. Because
stuff.
my mom and dad used to buy us all of our back to school stuff at the same
Same
time.
time, so they had to get you the off-brand. That's
man,
what my mama
it wasn't
did.
just off-brand, but we had all the same stuff.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Oh yeah. I was like,
five
come
of
on,
each.
mom.
5 of each.
Yeah, I'm like, he's just down the hall. We can't have the same shirt on, Mom. No.
My mom bought me and my brother the same stuff, like same book sacks and everything.
Oh, I was about to say the same clothes. What?
Not the same clothes, but me and my brother like to match. I was telling someone yesterday, and he's only 2 years older than me, and I don't know why we thought it was cool in high school to match, but we did.
Oh,
But
no. Do you match? Do you match like with your boyfriends and stuff? Do you do that?
No, I'm
Did you
so
ever do
against
that?
No, I will not do that. I
Melinda.
will not do that. I am not about that match life. Like
Okay.
I will.
Match life. Is that a song?
Except
No,
for
I just
sporting
made that up.
events.
Sporting events is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I won't even match anybody in a sporting event. I have to have my own thing. I'm not trying to match nobody.
I
we
ain't
can-
trying
we
to
can-
match nobody.
We can compliment each other, but we ain't matching. We ain't being twins.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me see. It is. Wow.
I think it's story time.
It might be story time.
You're fine because you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
my show.
Exactly.
It's
my
his
show.
show, y'all. He
That's
does what he
right.
wants.
That's right. We're gonna go for 7 hours. We're doing a telethon right now.
Oh my God. Please call us with your donations.
That's
you
right.
will receive a koozie and a plastic cup that
my
says UBN
goodness.
Radio.
An
But you
official
send-
NBA ball.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Only one lucky caller,
That's
and
right.
then 3 lucky callers get to try on his weight vest.
Oh my goodness. And then the grand prize winner has to do the stairs with me.
Yes.
There we go. I actually did 5 sets. I may have said that earlier, but I'm going to toot my horn again because usually when I don't have a vest on at all, I do maybe 10, 11, 12. But with 40 pounds on, I mean, I was cooked big time.
Yeah.
It was like a piece of bacon out there. Yeah.
Well, it's hot anyway.
It was hot.
I want to see how hot it is right now.
So we have an interesting question coming through. Do you have any Take 6 music as your ringtone on your phone? Lisa is asking.
Absolutely not.
That would be lame, y'all.
Absolutely not. I don't listen to Take 6 that much. Not because I don't like the guys. I love Take 6.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know that I could have a ringtone of my own music. Now, I will tell my brother Brian he could do that. Oh, yeah, he loves listening to himself. Oh yeah.
But sometimes though, when people call you, you can set your phone so that they hear your music while it's ringing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so-
Kind of like a doctor's office where you're
No.
just sitting.
No, through Verizon. If you have Verizon, you can do it.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I hate those things. My friend has one that plays some classical music, and it's way too loud, and it busts my eardrum every time. Please never make your own music.
Do you tell
thing.
your friend
Call
this?
back. Yes. I'm like, you got to take that thing off, but she doesn't know how. So
Oh, wow. Now
I
she's
just
stuck
don't
with it.
call.
Wow.
I could teach her how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony just said, did he say bacon? Now I'm hungry.
I don't know why.
Turkey bacon.
Is
We're
he on
trying
a
to be fit
delay?
at 51.
Where did he hear bacon from?
I think Tony's just making up stuff.
Because I said that I felt like a piece of
Cooking like
bacon
bacon.
because
okay.
I was cooked.
Well, there you go. He
Yeah,
said bacon,
at
bacon,
the
bacon.
Santa Monica
And he
Stairs.
wakes up.
Anybody who doesn't know about the Santa Monica Stairs, please Google them right now. They're very world famous. A lot of athletes and actors, actresses, people who are really trying to get in shape and people who want to stay in shape do these stairs. I don't know how they actually came about as far as being a workout destination, but my goodness, they're serious. And there's a lot of other stairs.
Yeah, there's like
in
hidden
the LA hidden
stairways.
stairs. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a website. I think it's called Hidden
Yeah.
Stairs. And sometimes I'll go to Runyon Canyon and hike there and stuff. But I love the stairs.
I just found out that the Hollywood Bowl is open. Is technically a national park, so it's always open, and you can run the stadium at
Really?
Hollywood Bowl. And I'm gonna do it soon. Like
Ooh.
it's open during sound check. So if you don't have tickets to the show that you want to go to, you can go to their sound check unless they close it.
Wait. I don't want somebody just running around while I'm doing a sound check. Come on,
You
Melinda.
can close it. You can close it
Uh-huh.
if you like. Some people do close sound check, but sometimes it's not. And who knows? Who knows who you'll see?
We'll see
You won't
Melinda.
even need your
We'll see
you won't even
Melinda
need your headphones in. You can just run to their sound check, and
to their sound check.
and they're
That's right, getting the drums down.
dun, dun. Always checking the drums.
Absolutely. All right, so here we go. 1980. I start this group, and it's called the Gentlemen's Estates Quartet. It's called the Gentlemen's Estates Quartet because that was the name of the freshman housing at the time. Very, very creative name. You like it. I'm sure you do. Gentlemen's Estates Quartet.
From the mind of the 17-year-old
That's
Claude
right.
McKnight.
That's right. Now, here's the thing. The group had gone through a lot of different member changes over the years because, I mean, it was a group that was, a school group. It wasn't sanctioned by the school. That's a whole nother story. Maybe we'll get to that on another day. But, we went through a lot of different members. My brother Freddie actually sang in the group for a little while. And, because people would come to school and maybe not come back the next semester or whatever. So we would, add somebody, subtract somebody. When certain guys didn't quite work out with what it was we wanted or felt we needed, we would replace them. That sounds bad, doesn't it? We would just replace them.
No, I mean,
you don't
need to get into the stories about it.
I don't? Really?
I don't know. I mean, you don't want to.
I shouldn't name names?
You don't want to rehash.
I don't? Okay, we won't do that. That's a whole other thing. See, I'm getting sidetracked in my own story.
Okay.
So, there's two stories that lead into how this happened, the happening. In 1982, and my mom remembers this, and most people who were around Oakwood at the time remember this. Let's just say I got into a little bit of trouble. Got into trouble on campus. Subsequently, I ended up going to jail. Sure did.
It happens.
I got kicked out of school, and
oh my God.
Sure did. This was around Easter weekend, so Easter
you picked
weekend
a great time.
is also alumni weekend for Oakwood. So
God.
Everybody's parents and everybody who had been to Oakwood was coming there that weekend. So they all knew that me and my friends who got in trouble with me were kicked out, and so that was kind of the story at the time.
And it's even worse that it's at like a Christian university.
I know, it's crazy.
Because I went to a Christian university too, so I get it.
Yeah,
I get the guilt.
We were the black sheep at that time, and so we get kicked out. But here's the thing: because of what we did, I couldn't leave Huntsville. It's one of those things that until it got resolved, or until we actually went to trial or whatever, I had to hang around Huntsville, but I couldn't be in school. So I'm off campus, sneaking around, and I had a girlfriend at the time. She was sneaking food for me out of the cafeteria. I'm riding her bicycle around Huntsville, Alabama, and
where were you staying?
I was staying in off-campus housing. These trailers.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day.
My
school had a whole trailer park too.
Oh man!
Now it's a pool.
It was crazy. Yes, I'm staying there, and I ended up getting a job because I had to stay in Huntsville. So I'm waiting tables at a place called Daryl's Restaurant. And I don't think Daryl's is actually in existence anymore. It was a national chain.
Yeah, it was like a Shoney's, wasn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. A Shoney's or a TGI Fridays, one of those kinds of things, kind of American cuisine. Mm-hmm. So I'm working there for a couple of years, and I'm still in the group because I had nothing else to do but work and rehearse and stuff. So that was cool, as long as I didn't do it on campus because I was banished from campus.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like they were that serious?
Oh, they were serious.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious. As I think back on it, it's like, ooh, we were some bad kids.
Uh-huh.
So I'm able to do all of that. Finally, it gets resolved. Charges are dropped and all that kind of stuff. And so now I'm free to do whatever I want to do. But here's the crazy thing. I had a hernia all through this time.
Oh, my God.
And I knew it needed to be taken care of. And so riding that bike around Huntsville and everything was just exacerbating it. I'm still able to do everything I want to do. I'm playing ball at night and stuff. I'm in great shape because I'm riding a bicycle everywhere, up and down hills and dales and all of that kind of stuff. So finally, again, the girlfriend that I had at the time knew I had this hernia. So we're going home to Florida to see my mom. I get home, and immediately, almost the very first thing is my mom tells me, no, my girlfriend says, he has a hernia, right?
No, just like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Tell all your business to your mama.
I'm like, what? What's going on? What's with this? My mom is like, what? Show me right now.
Uh-huh.
My mom was like, show me. I'm a grown man.
God.
I'm a grown man.
My mama did the same
Show me.
thing.
I literally had my hernia operation within 2 days after that.
Oh my God.
So this is leading to the whole thing. This is all part of the story. So please bear with me, people. You need to know everything.
You need to know all the gory details
That's right.
about his
So
hernia.
now I'm home in Orlando, Florida. I'm living with my mom. She's taking care of me. She wouldn't let me drive. She wouldn't let me do anything for like 2-3 months. You know? Oh yeah.
Months?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, see, this is an old school hernia operation. It's not like now where 2 weeks later you're back out doing everything. So they probably opened me up with a chisel. I mean, I don't know.
You probably did.
Probably did.
They probably gave you a bottle of whiskey and was like, here,
That's
bite
right.
on this cloth.
That's right. Exactly. I'm holding somebody's hand. Come on, do it. Cut me, man. Cut me. So, I'm recuperating and all that kind of great stuff, and I go back to work because there's a Daryl's down in Orlando. So I'm waiting tables there. This is around 1986 when all of this happens. I think my mom disputes the year. I think she wants to say that it's 1985 because we've talked about this before. But I'm pretty positive, Mom, is 1986.
Y'all know we could look at your medical records and just figure out this, right?
We don't need to do all that.
Okay.
But it was so long ago they probably
don't even have them.
It's probably in a warehouse somewhere.
Some
and
microfiche
somewhere. And the warehouse burnt down and all the records are gone.
They did away with that trailer park at your school.
I know, right. So I'm working and stuff, and this is what generally happened with the group. When a member would leave, they would just fill in another person. It wasn't, it was hard to do.
Yeah.
But Oakwood has a really great history of having great singers. So Dave Thomas, who is in the group now, the part that he sings, there have probably been 10 other people that have sung that part. We just kept losing that part. It's kind of like the movie Spinal Tap, if you've ever seen it. And the drummer just keep blowing up and stuff happens and all of that. So his part, a lot of people left. We've had a couple of basses. Eric Green, who was my best friend at the time, we both left at the same time. He went back to New York after he graduated. I went home to Florida with the intention that, hopefully, we'll both be back in the group. Mm-hmm. Well, history would have it that Alvin Chia is the bass in Take 6. That's just what happened. And from what I understand, they tried to replace me. Oh, wow. These guys tried to replace me.
Well, that's what you get for getting arrested.
I know, right? Getting arrested and having a hernia.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, and from what I understand, there were a couple of guys who tried out and a couple of guys who sang with them and rehearsed and all of that kind of good stuff. But here's the thing, for whatever reason, and I'm just going to say it was a God thing, no one actually lasted in my part. So as I'm in Florida working and all that kind of stuff, here's the other funny thing. I was waiting tables, but I was also, I don't know what I was selling encyclopedias.
Oh, wow.
I was selling Amway.
Oh,
and
my God.
You were hustling.
Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. I'm not going to lie. I didn't sell a single encyclopedia. I didn't sell any Amway, so I was just waiting tables.
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing, but my mom was cool. She was like, yeah, baby, whatever it is you want to do. So I'm doing all of that. But here's the funny thing. I was thinking about going to Full Sail University down there in the Orlando area because I wanted to become an audio engineer.
Yeah, it's good. It's cool.
That's a good place to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting all the information and everything. I'm looking into class schedules and whatnot. Mm-hmm. My mom ends up going to Huntsville to do some kind of recording at the studio where we had done a custom project many years before. The owner of the studio asks, what is Claude up to? And she's like, well, he's thinking about becoming an audio engineer. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, man, that's really cool. Why not send him back up to Huntsville and he can be an apprentice here at the studio and I can teach him what to do.
God.
So literally with that meeting with my mom and him talking about me, I went back to Huntsville, apprenticed with him in the audio engineering field, rejoined the group, and the next year is when we got our recording contract.
That's
So
great.
you hear that, everyone? It's because of Claude's mom.
That's right.
We have to give her credit.
That's Mom.
Yeah.
You are the one. That's right. That is right. If she hadn't been in Huntsville and told Doug Smith, who is the owner of Sound Cell Recording, I don't know what would be happening now.
There you go.
don't
I would
know.
be in Take 6.
Ooh.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so that's the story. It's kind of a convoluted, all over the place kind of story, but most stories and most journeys are that way. And I'm glad it worked out the way it has. And, I think everything happens for a reason.
Sure does.
It absolutely happens for a reason.
That was a process of integration.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I like that,
Yeah,
John.
that's what it was.
The process of integration.
Yes. You took
Okay.
those
Y'all
little
sound
skills along the
way
way.
too smart for me.
Yinka just wrote, Mom is the best. Yes. The very best. I like that. Who's in the running in the group? I'm going to read some of these. So now I got my
Yeah.
computer here.
I know. Y'all better watch
In
what you
Claude's
say.
absence, Mark and Merv? No. Osmond? No. There were other guys who aren't in the group now because Mark and Merv were in the group. So I think they were trying to replace me with some other high singing dude. And,
Now the question is, did the hernia help the high notes?
I know. There you
knew I
go.
was going
Oh,
there.
that's funny. That is funny.
All that bike riding equipped him.
Wow. Yeah, I
Well,
don't
you
know.
said keep it real. Hanging
That's
out with
right.
Claude.
Yeah, we're keeping it very real
Hashtag
today.
keeping it real.
Man. Yeah. You know what is funny though? When I had the hernia repaired, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but all of a sudden I was able to gain weight as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like I gained a bunch of weight, but before that, I mean, I was literally 155, 160, 165 pounds, and then
Were you recuperating from the operation though? Would you put on weight because of that or what?
no. I'm talking about the years
It's
after.
because
Oh, okay.
you were home with your mama. And
maybe
she
that was
all
it.
that
eating.
good food.
She was cooking.
Yes, all
Mom.
that bacon.
Because
Yeah,
y'all know Claude don't know how to cook. So
Not a lick. Somebody teach me how to cook, please.
New wave oven. Get it.
I'm gonna
New
buy
way
you a
yeah.
Groupon for cooking classes.
Oh man, do that, please. And
I
then
ain't doing it. You can do it yourself. I just gave you the idea.
John, why would she mention that and then cut me like that?
It
Cut
was-
me with a knife.
It was a joke.
Wow.
Dangling carrot.
Wow. Thank you. I just got slapped. You walked into that one, Claude. I sure did, Yinka. Thank you so much. All right. So that was the story. I am in Take 6. I am so happy to be in Take 6. My mom was very instrumental. I don't even know that I've ever really mentioned that story to her. But yeah, I mean,
Well, next Mother's Day, y'all need to get on it
we need to get
for
on
Mama
it.
McKnight.
Mama McKnight. Okay. All right. So let's go to the chat room and just see what's happening. Let's see
right.
about some questions and stuff. Now, am I supposed to be signed in or am I just I'm just
Yeah,
looking? Can I
You can, or you can just watch from
I can
there.
just watch?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
let's see. We need some questions, people. Come on.
Now
Somebody.
they're on a bit of delay, so they'll get.
Oh.
Yeah, so they'll get.
Okay.
they'll
Okay.
get-
Oh,
they'll-
I can go up.
They'll
Okay.
get your request for questions
So I-
in just a second.
to actually be able to chat in it.
Oh, I was going to read some of them out loud.
That's fine.
Or you can chat because you're good at that. You're good
I
at
have
that.
been in here.
Let's see.
I've been harassing her with bacon.
Yeah, keep talking about bacon. I told Tony to bring us some bacon, and then John's like, Denny's is across the street.
I see that.
Whatever.
Oh,
y'all.
Osmond said a friend of mine was in Claude's quartet. He turned me on to Take 6. That's right, Daryl Hunter. Daryl Hunter, who was a friend of mine my freshman year at Oakwood, just passed within the last year. It may have been within the last 6 months or so. But he was one of the original 4 in my group. So that was very, very cool. Also with my roommate, Willie Armstrong, who's from Northern Cal. I can never remember who the other guy was, though. I have no clue.
Guess it didn't leave a lasting impression.
Oh, I guess.
What was your major in college?
I was a music major and psychology minor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do.
Psychology?
I really did. Absolutely.
So Yinka's asking, did you learn to be an audio engineer?
Yes.
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 And
Now,
I said you're running the board right next to me.
That's right. That's right.
That's what he's doing on that computer, actually.
Now, I could be much better. I stopped doing that. But the funny thing was, Doug, he was kind of like on-the-job training because his studio was a professional studio that did a lot of commercials and a lot of other things. So clients would come in, they'd be paying good money, be like, oh, Claude, take care of them. I was like, Doug, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
He's like, yes, you
they
do.
are paying real money.
Yeah.
That's the best experience is on the job experience.
Yes. I remember there were a couple of times where I was, let's just say, not quite up to snuff. And I had to work on my marketing and BS skills to a certain extent. But I don't think I ever ran into a case where I just messed up completely. It was fun.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun. So let me see, what else do we have here? My mom's still in here. I don't even see her saying anything. Mom, you letting me down.
So the question, with the recent passing of Robin Williams, I'd like to know who would be your Mount Rushmore of stand-up comics, alive or dead? This is from Osmond.
Wow, Mount Rushmore. Richard Pryor has to be on that. Has to be on that. Robin Williams, definitely. These are guys who I think changed the game.
Yes.
I think that's how you put people on any kind of Mount Rushmore list. Interestingly enough, I think Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is one of those people
I don't like
that
him at all.
I love Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna have to name maybe 5 or 6 people.
You better say Sinbad.
Sinbad, absolutely. That's my dude.
You better say Sinbad.
That's right. I'm a big Chris Rock fan too. I'm not
Me
a big
too.
fan at all of his acting, but his stand-up is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And back in the day, Eddie Murphy. Back in the day, I have to say back in the day, because he was one of those groundbreaking cats in the 80s that kind of took it to another. I'm also thinking Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Bill
Totally.
Cosby. Nobody tells a story like Bill Cosby.
He keeps it real, too. I love him.
Absolutely.
Do you like Steve Harvey?
I do like Steve Harvey. I do. That's my Mount Rushmore. I think that was about 6 names on there. But definitely Richard Pryor. He's at the very top of that list for me.
Osmond, he can have as many Mount Rushmore heads as he wants.
That's right.
Because no one's really going to make this one. So.
It says
That's
4
right.
heads. So Lisa's saying, who's lined up to record with Take 6 during your Las Vegas studio time?
Oh man, it's kind of funny because we have lists amongst all of us that we'd love to bring in as far as people are concerned. Even if we have to fly some of these people in,
Right.
Young people, older people, and I don't really want to name any names yet. I want it to kind of be a surprise. Plus, you never really know what's going to happen until it happens.
It actually is in the bag.
For sure.
It's kind of like having guests on my show.
Yeah. Right.
We have so and so this week. What? He called in? What? He's not there? What happened?
Okay.
He said he's not going to call in? Oh. So
They're asking, when's Take 6 coming back east again?
Lady
Bird.
We're in Maryland. I want to say September the 13th, I believe.
Before.
Before Vegas. We're in Maryland. It should be on our website or on the Take 6.
Yeah,
Facebook
we
page.
keep the Take 6 website updated. The second we find out about a show, you guys find out about a show. So
Right.
Yep. And then
check
I think
it all the time.
we're in Ohio, I think, the next day.
Yeah.
So the 13th and 14th.
It's a little quick trip.
Yes.
Then Vegas.
Vegas. Everybody come out to Vegas because we're going to have a great time. It's going to be the Rat Pack, baby. That's right. So I don't see anything else happening.
Yeah, there's other ones. Interestingly, Take 6 has always produced their own albums. Yinka's saying, I know Marcus did a project. Have you ever considered another producer for an album, such as David Foster? I know he did. You Can Never Ask Too Much of Love.
Well, you know what? We've thought about other producers as long as Mark Kibble works well with them. Mark being our arranger. We've worked with Gordon Goodwin, who has produced some of our music and has actually arranged some of our music. I think it's really important that we always have the Take 6 sound. So again, the producer is really great, but he has to work well and in collaboration with Mark Kibble.
Right.
So, yeah.
We have someone coming in from Malaysia, Savita, saying hello.
Hello.
Hi in Malaysia.
Hi in Malaysia.
What's your favorite Robin Williams movie? Because I was very, very distraught and I
me
know
too.
everyone else was,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
just
Still am.
it's so sad. But we won't go into all that. But what's your favorite Robin Williams?
Well, you know,
movie?
I have two, and it kind of depends on how I'm feeling on any given day. Either Mrs. Doubtfire, of course,
Oh yeah.
or The Birdcage.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, come
just
on.
saw The Birdcage on
Did you?
Friday night. Yeah,
I love it.
I saw it on Netflix, and it was so good.
Yes.
It's so good.
It is
I
so
loved
good.
it.
Yeah.
And I never had remembered it, but I think I was too young. My favorite Robin Williams movies, Mrs. Doubtfire. I grew up on that, obviously. Hook is one of my top 3
Yeah.
favorite movies of all time. I'm
Wow.
obsessed with pirates,
Okay.
which is why I have a hoop in my nose. My mom calls it a booger hook.
Oh,
wow.
All right, Mom.
It's a
Moms will do that, won't they?
yeah. But Hook is the best. It is so good. And then I also remember when they filmed Patch Adams.
I was
They
gonna say
filmed
Patch,
they
yeah.
filmed a lot of it in Chapel Hill, and so I just remember everyone going and being extras on it and thinking it was the coolest thing. But
Were you an extra?
no, I wasn't.
Were you alive then?
Yeah. I was in like elementary school. I was actually a featured extra on One Tree Hill for a while in North Carolina.
Okay. Okay.
I used to do commercials and stuff. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, here we go. So I can actually see all of this.
Yeah.
Boy,
Just slide all the way down to the bottom.
We have an orchestral show in New Jersey in December. Thank you, Yinka. Sometimes fans and friends need to tell me where we're going to be because
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're like,
know.
I just show up.
Yeah, I know what time my flight is tomorrow, and then I find out on the flight. Oh, okay, this is where we're going. Okay, very
It's
cool.
a lot of information to retain. So.
Yes. Oh, Mom said Goodwill Hunting. Yes.
Goodwill
yes,
Hunting
yes.
is really good.
Really good. Really good. Really good. So, where are we now in the scheme of things?
An interesting movie to watch since his passing is What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know if you
everyone's
guys-
saying.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
saw
seen
that.
it.
Yeah. You did see it?
I
Okay.
did see that. I
Yeah.
did see
It's
that.
a very abstract movie. But
Oh, also, Dead Poet Society.
I love
Yes.
that movie.
That was the movie that they always show when a substitute was in your class in high school in all your like English classes, and it's so good. And it just happens to be like all the poets I really like because I really like literature and all that. So it's really
Okay.
cool.
Speaking of movies, I went and saw.
Ninja Turtles.
No,
Oh,
no,
I'm going
no,
to.
No, The Giver.
Oh yeah, that's a book from
went
when I
and
was
saw
little.
that. I had never heard of the book.
You've probably seen the cover.
Okay.
It's a black and white cover, and it's got this old man with a beard, and it's got like crazy.
Have a call.
Oh,
We have a call.
You wanna
is it
take
my mom?
No, it's 447. You want to take it?
Sure.
All right.
Let's see who this is.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that the Hangin with Claude McKnight show?
Yes.
There is.
Oh, am I speaking to Claude McKnight?
This is Claude McKnight right here.
Oh, hi. My name's Damien. I'm calling from Manchester in the UK.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. I was listening to you on my iPhone, and then I cut the call because I don't know how to get into the chat room. So,
Oh no.
if you can,
Is it capable?
Yeah, you're able to get into the chat room. Just click on the channel 1 and then click login through Facebook or through Twitter or through chat roll. You should be able to get in. If not, you can at least see what's going on in the chat room and watch the video stream.
But you're actually chatting with us on air right now.
Yeah,
so-
you're very special. Anything you want to ask or know
Yeah.
other
yeah,
than?
yeah. I mean, I've followed your career since 1988.
Okay.
I'm a credit reader, so I just wanted to know about. Can you tell a bit of the story about Jim Ed Norman? Because I know he was very instrumental in the fact that you obviously had the signing with Reunion Records, and then Jim Ed Norman brought in the whole Reprise Records.
Well, here's
situation.
here's what actually happened. We did a showcase in 1987, in the summer of '87, and it was at a bookstore called Koinonia, which is on Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee. And
I've been to Nashville several times. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I know
okay.
that.
And we invited all of the Christian record labels, and it was actually a special blends showcase. But at the time, Alliance, which is what the name of Take Six was at the time, was kind of
Correct.
the opening act. Well,
Yeah.
Jim Ed Norman came to that showcase uninvited. And the reason he came was because a songwriter friend of his named Mac McAnally had a piece of a cassette tape that this group had done in Huntsville, Alabama. Jim Ed was thinking maybe this was the same group. Yes, it was. It was us. He came to the showcase, listened to what we were doing, and literally afterwards said, "Hi, I'm Jim Ed Norman. I'm the president of Warner Brothers Records in Nashville, the country music division. I love what you guys did. I'd love to sign you. I have no clue what we would do with you, but I love your music." So literally, we were signed the next day to Jim Ed Norman and Warner Brothers Records. Then they actually created Warner Alliance, and then they pretty much at the time were shopping us for Christian companies that could partner with Warner, because again, Warner Brothers was the country music division. So there was absolutely no reason for this a cappella black gospel inspirational group to be signed to them. But Jim Ed had a lot of foresight and was a music cat, bar none. Really, really great man. In fact, we asked for him to be the person who inducted us into the Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame. So it was really great seeing him and coming full circle.
Yeah, because Warner Alliance then had general market people like the Winans were on Quest, and then their stuff started getting distributed through Warner Alliance as well. And Donna McElroy, and I remember that whole time when there was that dual distribution. The same sort of thing like what BB and CC had through the Sparrow and the Capitol.
Right, that's the way they did it back then. I'm sure they still do it to a certain extent. They partner with other entities that do that more readily and have more experience with it. Because, again, Warner Brothers Records, specifically at the time, was a very secular company, so they didn't really know what to do with us. But, again, with Jim Ed's foresight and ability musically, he knew that he needed some help to see what was going to happen with this particular artist. Take Six.
Okay. Yeah, so just a couple more questions, because I'm sorry.
All right, a couple more questions. All right,
we only have 5 minutes.
All right,
I'll be very quick.
Okay.
I'll be very quick. But you seem to, on the eponymous album from 1988, you seem to have and you did this again on the second album, you had the appreciation for the traditional stuff, like when you did the Ralph Carmichael songs, A Quiet Place and The Savior's Waiting and that sort of thing. And then obviously If We Ever Needed the Lord Before on the first album. So where did that, it was amazing how you managed to do that whole traditional thing, because that won over a lot of traditionalists, but also even a lot of secular cats out there like Quincy Jones, a lot of Stevie Wonder, a lot of other people were mesmerized by your arrangements. So why did you do that whole secular the whole sacred traditional, those writers, the hymns and the kind of,
it's simple for us. We've always done songs that we like. It has never really been something that we planned out and said we have to do this kind of song or let's try to get this kind of audience. We've just done songs that we really love, as far as from a spiritual perspective, from a lyrical perspective, from a melodic and harmonic perspective, songs that just feel good to us. And so I think that's what essentially happened with other people who enjoyed those songs. They just liked what it was that the song was about and how we brought our own stamp to it. And Mark Kibble and Cedric Dent and Mervyn Warren's arrangements, were such that I think that the song themselves just did what they needed to do. So, and thank you for the questions, man. Are you in the music business? You've got all these.
You know everything.
Yeah, right?
Well, I'm a credit reader, so I've read.
That means you're old school. That means you're very old school because you read credits on albums.
That's good.
There you go.
Yeah, and then you see the links between contemporary Christian and secular. When if you read an Andre Crouch album from the late 70s, you see the same session guys and Greg Pudding games and all that sort of thing. And then the Amy Grant stuff, the Brown Bannister stuff, you can see Paul Lyme and Mike Brignadello and the Keith Thomas stuff, and you can see they're all the links. They're all mixed up. It's all kind of one big.
Absolutely. Well, I would ask you, to please keep listening and tuning in each Sunday. You got some great questions, and
listen by your computer if you want to get into the chat room, because you can't do it by the phone. You have to do it by the computer if you want to interact in the chat room.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 10 past 11 here in the UK, so that's how committed I am.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's so
We're-
awesome.
We're glad to have you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Next time the guys are in your area, you should definitely come and check them out and hang out with them in person.
Yeah, I missed the London show, but the other day. But yeah, you've been to Manchester before, so please give us a visit back. But I'll send you a tweet, Claude, and I follow you on Instagram. And
Oh, well, all right. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
you
for
really
Okay.
you really do hang out with Claude McKnight. I like
do.
that. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
guys.
you. Go to
Thank
go to
you.
bed. Go to bed. It's late.
No, I'll stay up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Take care.
Listen at ubnradio.com. Okay.
There we go.
He's like, no, little girl, don't tell me.
I know
that
he-
was so cool that,
That
he
was
knew
nice.
everything.
Yeah.
That was cool. I was wondering if he was, some kind of secret spy or something.
Yeah, he knows.
You know?
That was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm also one of those people. If I'm gonna do something, I need to know every single thing about it. So
There you go.
I do the same thing whenever I used to buy CDs. I would
There
do
we
that.
go. All right. Well, we've just about run out of time. We've had a wonderful time here. We started a little late because John was calling in some kind of traffic jam emergency or something. So I couldn't get here on time.
Right.
But come back next week, Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, hanging out with Claude McKnight. I love being here with you guys. And bring a friend or two or 5 or 10. Let's have fun in the chat room. And I will announce next week's show within the next day or so. Peace.
Now that you've found UBN Radio and discovered our quality talk shows, it's time to spread the word to friends, family, and the universe. 24 hours of music and talk radio without limits. That's why people keep coming back for more. That's UBN.